We are here together.
We
might be. How y'all doing? It's been a minute.
As always, it's like the last couple of videos we preface with. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. You know,
but we still here.
We still
hanging on.
Once a month, we trying to get it in.
That's so sad. Once a month.
It is sad.
It ain't nothing going on in the world that we can talk about.
I guess nothing that important that we haven't got in front of the camera and talk to you guys for.
There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff important going on. We just too lazy. No, I ain't even gonna say we. I'm gonna say the.
No wait.
The is too lazy to get, and y'all already know dark skin Jermaine just
he on hiatus. He he working on his comedy.
Don't give that motherfucker no excuses. He ain't here.
He ain't here.
He's supposed to be here. I ain't hiatus my ass.
I was trying to help him.
For fucking what?
He on a sabbatical.
Motherfucker for what?
That's what the white folks say.
Sabbatical.
He's on a sabbatical.
He didn't show up.
That's what the black folks say.
Yeah, cause we
the nigga ain't
here. Don't sugarcoat it.
So we're gonna do what we do. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be here whenever he come.
Hey, did you catch the was it the Soul Train Music Awards that came on recently?
Not the Soul Train or the Train Soul, neither one.
It was everybody was talking about some music award show that came on.
It seemed like it was like back to back. It was Soul Train and then like Apollo.
Apollo Live. Have you checked it out yet?
I haven't checked neither one. But I've heard, what's going on. So I kind of, got a feel of it.
Are you gonna watch it?
I'll give it a chance. Let's see what to do. But
we should watch it and at least come back once and talk to the people about it.
I can dig it
because I used to watch Apollo all the time when I was younger.
Yeah, I watched
that. Apollo back in the day was the American Idol of today.
The black version. And you didn't have to text or nothing. They let you know as soon before you were done. Goddamn it. Then they didn't like your ass.
So you start singing, and then if it wasn't
classic.
Boom!
It's classic.
Same man come out, do his little dance, kick your ass off stage.
Yeah.
Instead of people having to vote. Well,
text and text.
Well, that's how they.
And they up there, Yeah, you didn't tell me. What numbers. Fuck all that.
So you want immediate.
Hey, I don't like you.
But then, remember, that's how it started out with Apollo. Then they had Apollo Kids, where even when they sounded bad, they didn't want you to boo.
I would have booed.
But folk at home, we were booing.
Hey,
I don't give a damn. Your little ass can't sing. You might be a kid.
They had a tune. No, it ain't no do.
You should be able to boo them and encourage them at the same time.
Boo! Get your ass on stage.
But keep trying. Don't give up.
I don't know. Give them some encouraging words.
And then they got to the point where they only let like good kids.
Yeah, they got a clue. Cause it was somebody they probably started booing.
Hey,
do you forget this?
Do you remember Star Search?
I watched the 3.25 stars, 4 stars.
Was it Ed McMahon that was the host?
Ed McMahon.
Is he still alive?
I think he's I don't think he's
if you don't know, don't kill him off. Just say you don't know.
I think he does. I think he did his due. And he ain't around because the sweepstakes and all that. You ain't seen commercials in a while.
The sweepstakes.
The
Publishers Clearinghouse.
Did you pop up with the balloons?
Did your parents ever sign up for those magazines?
No, but they always had like the envelopes that come in. But we didn't they didn't get no benefit.
They got my grandma a couple times, and she always say, I just like the magazine. No good in hell well she wasn't signing up for the magazines with no intention of trying to win no money. Shoot, checking the mail daily. So
I just like the magazine.
I might win. You never know. That shit. I don't know. Now I'm body. That won.
No, not really. At least, but they showed you, the little video they come to the house.
Yes,
with the balloons in the check.
So I feel like if maybe they didn't come to the hood,
it was always pretty good houses.
It was never on the apartment.
It was never a place where it was no grass.
You see people all just standing outside, just watching like what the fuck they doing. Niggas smoking cigarettes.
I put my name in. I got something in the mail. Why you ain't coming to my house?
And then they go and knocking on other people door like, come on, hey, they here. The real people here. You remember that sweepstakes shit?
It became a blessing and a curse at the same damn time. Because you know they gonna want some money. And you know, you remember when I fixed your tire the other day? And you know what? And I didn't ask you for no $10. You know, and that's what they want $10,000 now.
That's the reason why I played the lottery, because you know Powerball was $500 to $50 million this week, and I played the lottery, but I'm scared to win because I feel like I'm gonna have some illegitimate kids just come out the woodworks, blood test rig. They're paying off Maury. He's saying that I'm the father and shit. It's
just all the wrong stuff.
It seems like when people win the lottery, a lot of times it just don't go well after that.
It really don't. It really don't. I heard a story about a man won $5 million in 6 years.
How do you spend $5 million in 6 years?
And the guy said it was bad investments.
I ain't invested in cousins. like
in family members.
Okay,
it's gonna be mostly cousins. Because they around your same age. They the ones, trying to do something with their life.
Or say they try to do something.
Yeah, and they ask you. If it's uncles or something, you probably give it a little something.
If I win millions, I'm just letting my family know now. I'm giving everybody $50.
Oh.
And then, fair. That's it.
That's fair.
It's too many of us.
That's pretty much fair.
$50 a piece in my family, that'd probably be $1 million.
That's a come up.
We poor motherfucker. $50 is a come up.
You can flip.
See, that's that hood mentality. When you see proper folk, I won't say white folk. When you see proper folk talk about money, they don't talk about flipping shit.
That's the name of a show. Like flip this house or something like that. They say the word flip.
Who's the executive producer? Ice Cube.
It's like HGTV, the home network, whatever it is. Flip this house. They buy houses and then flip them, and
fix them up and sell
them. They call it flip. It's just like bling. They didn't came into the word, and so the white folk use bling all the damn time. And so flip.
I ain't heard that. I ain't heard no flip either.
HGTV, I think. And I only tell the truth, so it's golden.
Golden.
Right
on. Well,
I can believe it.
The reason we really here is, have you been hearing the story about old Elmo? It's kind of old news now, but it's damn near ridiculous at this point.
You can't even buy your kid Elmo doll no more just because you think about it. Oh goddamn!
And that was like the one toy. That damn Elmo doll been around my house with my little niece for about 3 years.
Yeah. And
every little kid that come over, I'm like, you want to play with Elmo?
They gonna murder it. And parents, don't get my kid that Elmo,
The man's, it's entertaining. And when the news came out about Elmo and the guy who's the puppeteer for Elmo, Kevin Clash, I didn't know he was black.
I knew he was black.
I'm just saying, that was a shock to me.
I saw him on a TV show, like Oprah or something.
Oh,
like one of them shows,
Well, see, I'm not a.
But the thing is, I think that just messed Sesame Street all the way up because Elmo was such a cash cow. Right. He was the other than Big Bird. He passed Big Bird. Big Bird was when we.
Ain't nobody talking about. Ain't nobody looking for no damn Big Bird. Big Bird might come back now.
Hey,
Bert and Ernie might come back. The ground
came out.
Shoot. They need somebody to bring the name back up because
Elmo it's semi-tarnished.
He came out. He was like he's a homosexual. He's been that way. He wasn't denying that, but some young cat came, Sheldon, talking about him and
Sheldon. That's a name. You know the man's name?
The first accuser, his name was Sheldon.
Oh, okay. You said it first
I know him.
Yeah, Sheldon.
You know Sheldon.
Fifth grade basketball.
I think that's his name. Sheldon Stevens.
Okay.
He came out talking about they had a 7-year-long relationship, but then I think Sesame Street was saying that it didn't mention that the relationship was sexual, but it's my thing is he came out, then evidently Kevin Clash paid him off, so he could shut the hell up. Then another guy came out. And then there's been a third person that came out,
and they just start coming out the woodwork.
Exactly.
And so it's like, were they like young? They were
saying that they were young. A couple of them say they met them on a chat line, and I don't think like when they were underage it was like sexual penetration, but like maybe just touching and kissing and oral stuff. I don't understand. My thing is, what they're coming out now and they're asking for money. Like suing, not asking. They're suing for money.
Why now?
But for what? I don't understand. This doesn't make sense. What are they seeking damages for? What are they suing for?
For money.
But for what?
Well, they said they, I guess, underage. Statutory rape. I'm damaged.
Oh, but it was consensual, and they wanted it, and it wasn't sex. I guess in the case of allegedly, it wasn't sex. Allegedly. One of the guys said
didn't he the first one didn't he like retract and say it wasn't sexual, it was just he
retracted, and then TMZ got a hold of him, and he wanted to retract
like they cornered him. TMZ got a hold of him.
You gonna tell us the truth? And then he was like, he was saying that Kevin Clash paid him allegedly $125,000 or something like that, so he wanted to retract his retraction.
What the hell?
So it's a cluster. But I just don't understand why are they coming after this man now? They were having a lovely good time with him. A couple of the guys ain't even been thinking about that man for over 5-10 years. But then since when one person come out, it's people always follow.
Copycat world. I had sex with him.
I was
16 too.
Let me put
my foot in.
And the thing was they were underage, and in some states. But in some states, you can be 16 and be consensual. But they're like in their 20s now. He's in his 50s, so he was doing too much.
Yeah.
And, why would you even put yourself in a predicament to be? I would be thinking about my reputation. You know who you are. Why are you on these chat lines talking to these young boys? And he never said that he didn't know their age. He never said that. Why
are you hanging with this shit?
With kids.
What
you can be homosexual all you want to. There are grown homosexuals in this world.
Really, they are. I don't understand.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand. I'm glad I don't understand.
He don't work for Sesame Street no more.
Nope.
You think they're gonna get somebody else to be the
I'm
Elmo
pretty sure it's somebody else.
I think they're gonna have to shelve Elmo for a little minute.
They're gonna have to,
because ain't nobody looking for Elmo.
This holiday season,
Tickle Me Elmo done got tickled to death.
There's no holiday cheer in Elmo, so hey, this time for the other ones, like you said, to rise up and get they shine on now. They used to have it because Elmo just came out of the blue. He's always been there. Just all of a sudden, just had his own little segment in Sesame Street.
Elmo's where I remember them videos. Well, I got little nieces and nephews, little cousins.
You seen it like
I wasn't done either.
Second verse. La la. You better get him that whole
kiss my ass.
But hey,
that ain't that's not the only thing that happened. Recently, we had another situation in Florida, and see that's why I wanted dark skinned Jermaine to be here, because he's supposed to be on Florida watch. They're acting up down there. Grounds. We had another situation where a young black teenager was killed by. This time it was a Caucasian man.
Stand your ground law.
And he's blaming it on the stand your ground law. What happened was, him and his wife pulled up to the gas station. There was a car full of, I guess, black little teenagers, and they playing their music loud. So he felt some kind of way about that. He went up and told them, hey, cut your music down.
This is a gas station.
This is a gas station. I can understand if it was a rest stop.
I can understand if it was his house.
I can understand that too. You about to post up and actually, rest, go to sleep for a minute, but you can't go to sleep because these old ignorant ass people playing their music. Even when you're like you stay in a house, you stay in an apartment, you don't go to people's house and try to check them, make them turn their music down. You call the police, let the police handle it. Anyway. altercation ensued, and he just started busting at the kids. He said he felt some kind of way. He's like, well,
and it's always the person that shoots is always the first person to do something, or you know they come at them, make it a situation.
They turn it into a situation.
Yeah.
Just like George Zimmerman, the dispatch told him, don't go over there, don't pursue. He's like, all hell to the no. This is my neighborhood. I'm the neighborhood watch captain. I need to know what's going on. Hello, sir. What the fuck are you doing in my neighborhood? Trying to check folk. So this guy, and the young teenager,
it's a gas station.
It's a gas station.
Walk your ass, get your bag of chips and your Marlboros, and take your ass back home.
Pump your gas and take your ass back home. His wife was inside the gas station. Let me see. His name was Michael Dunn, the old white guy. The young black guy, his name was Jordan Davis. The wife went inside. He went over. I got to talk to these fools. What would possess somebody to go and because their music is loud at the gas station?
At the gas station.
And then it's like in the city. Like I don't even think he lived in that city.
It just boggles my mind, man. That
it's not even yours.
Yeah, if the worker's not even, the manager's not even coming out saying, turn your music down. You getting your gas.
But every now and then you got to be the voice of the people.
Fuck that. He was only people.
He was the only one
that wanted to have a voice.
Now, my question is, how long have they been there with their music playing? Like, because that just don't look right. That's not a good look. If y'all there, just post it up. But
it don't even matter though.
It shouldn't matter.
He's there and he's pumping his gas. So it's like 5 minutes at the most. And his wife is inside. At the most, I don't know. She's using the restroom, getting her little chips,
get some snacks and stuff.
Getting her, her Slims. I don't know. And she coming out. That's gonna be 5 minutes. So you just got that frustrated, and just I can't take it. I can't even put my gas in peace. Obama's president now. I don't understand.
It does not make. That's why when a lot of times when you read stuff like this, you have to, because it's like some shit is missing. It doesn't make sense for him to go up there, try to check them about their music, and then in one of the articles I read, he said he thought that he saw the young guy with a gun. So he's like, hey, I felt threatened. I need to defend myself. So he started,
just shooting,
right, and then they take off.
Of course.
And they go and stay at a hotel and I think the police said they found him, like witnesses wrote down his license plate. Mm-hmm. They found him at a hotel that was about 100 and some miles away.
So he got ghosts after
he got ghosts. My thing is, you can't come after the fact saying, I felt threatened, stand your ground, all that bullshit, when I felt maybe he had a permit to carry his gun. But if you shooting at folk, I think at some point you should call the police and explain yourself.
Went to a hotel.
He went to a hotel, and then he said he was going. He didn't know that he had shot someone. But you shot at. It was an altercation. Shit was real. That was real shit.
See, that's ridiculous. That's when you just say the truth. Now say it again. Now, tell me something else.
You push stop on the recorder, rewind, push play, let them hear it. And then,
it would have been a 5 minute pause between that stop and start again.
While you whooping there,
and shit would have got right between that time. And by the time we press play again,
so now you want to try again, sir.
Now I just stopped. Now I'm pushing play again. I mean, record again. Now tell us
what really happened. Man, it does not make sense to me.
It don't. And again, that's what gets me. I can see if it was at your house, in front of your house, and they in parked in front of your house,
in your garage, or in your driveway,
something, and just being ignorant.
In your space.
But this is a gas station, someplace where you stop and go. This gas station's name, Stop and Go.
Wait a minute. Also, he walked up to them.
Yes,
they didn't come up to him, and I would like to see the tape. I would like to see the video surveillance of this shit popping off. Because how did you just leave?
it's so ridiculous.
Why did you not think to call the police, thinking everything's cool? I just scared him a little bit.
No,
busting that. He shot one guy, but it was like 9 bullet holes in the car.
That's trying to kill somebody.
You was trying to kill somebody, and you killed somebody, and now you want to say you felt threatened. That just doesn't make sense to me. It's just like just like George Zimmerman, and in this instance, it's like George Zimmerman and Trayvon. However, there weren't any witnesses in that, but George Zimmerman went after Trayvon.
Yes,
looking for a reason to put out his gun.
Give me a reason.
He said, "I wish
he patrolling."
He had his hand on his billy club. Well, I wish a motherfucker would.
Man, I don't know why everybody's trying to be Deputy Dog all of a sudden, man. Why you patrolling with a loaded gun? But the thing is, you call the police and they tell you what to do.
They tell you not to. They tell you not to approach this man. And that's the thing about that's what's so crazy about the Trayvon Martin situation. In this situation, I don't understand. I feel like it should be a law that if you have your gun permit and you shoot, you should have to call the police. If you're shooting at somebody and you want to claim this shit, if we don't have a call from you, like some shit just went down and got real, then you can't come after the fact talk about how threatened you felt. That's like I found somebody, like they found a dead body. Somebody got murdered, and then they searching, trace it back to you. Then you come with this story. I felt threatened. I had to, don't come after the fact. You should, if he felt threatened, he should, he may have shot whoever or shot up in the air, scared him off, called the police.
I think him running eliminated the stand your ground law.
It should have.
It should have just eliminated. Because that already make you suspect that you felt that weary or that shook that I just went off on somebody and you wouldn't want to call the police. The people that can help your situation, the report.
The thing, all this is going down while the wife is in the gas station. So she come out. I'm like, what was that conversation like? Honey, we gotta go. And then they just take off. Or I'm sure she heard the gunshots. So
did she leave? Did they say she left with the husband?
Yeah, they were together. Bonnie and fucking Clyde. It don't make sense. That's making me rethink my trip to Florida. Shit. They might be after me.
They shoot at gas stations. Music gas stations. I mean, that
you can't make it make sense right now, bro.
You outside pumping your gas,
and you feel some kind of way about another motherfucker, and they music.
You're not gonna be there for
long at all.
That's the
what? If I had an issue with some music that somebody was playing, maybe if I was going to fill up my tank, maybe now I get $5 worth just to get me to the next gas station because I don't got time. I feel like some shit gonna pop off. That's the adult thing to do. I feel like if you got a conceal and carry license, you need to go to some type of class where they teach you when it's appropriate to pull out your weapon. You don't go. See, that's why he went up and approached them. If he didn't have his gun, he probably would have
said shit.
Yeah, he would have pumped his gas like what he should have fucking did, and then went on about his way.
Pretty much.
Nobody's dead.
Nobody dead, and your ass ain't
and you ain't in jail.
And
that it doesn't make any sense. So people feel empowered when they have weaponry.
Yeah, fucked up somebody's life. And in that one instance, when you could have did something totally different. Yeah,
that's when you need to learn what they call a conflict resolution when you was in school. Conflict resolution.
But it was no conflict.
He started. He was conflict.
That's what I'm saying. He was the conflict.
He was the problem.
And just totally fucked up everybody's night.
Fucked up the church's money.
I guess because somebody ain't gonna give it that Sunday. It ain't gonna come out of dude's money that got shot. Hey, I don't.
Rest in peace to his family. However, I should have started off that way before we got all angry and shit.
We started teasing. Nigga, Florida. Just start talking. Hey,
yeah. Our condolences to the Davis. The Davis family.
Yes.
Jordan Davis. It shouldn't have happened. Just like Trayvon Martin situation shouldn't have happened. And believe it or not, this type of stuff happens all the time. People are paying close attention to Florida because we still kind of soft about that Trayvon Martin situation, and then we're realizing how jacked up Florida is.
They trifling,
and that's I don't know. That's scary.
It ain't even scary to me.
It's troubling.
It's troubling. I'm not scared because I'll go down to Miami party. I ain't worried about nobody.
But you got to take a gun now. Stand your ground. You got to take a gun just to dance. People on the dance floor with their weaponry.
That's crazy.
That's my word for the night. Weaponry.
People got to take weaponry to go to the club. Shoot, nowadays you gotta have a bulletproof vest to go to church. Nowadays, so hey, it's craziness out there, people. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't be a victim. Don't be a statistic.
It ain't your choice though, man.
Yeah, evidently you ain't got a choice.
Don't be a victim. Bow. Okay. Let's scratch that idea. Don't be a second time victim. And don't leave the house, goddamn it.
That's what you really need to say.
Shit.
Don't leave the house.
Don't leave the house, man.
It's real out here.
It's real out in these streets. What else out there today? What we talked about last time that we were here? It's been so long ago. Obama's president again since the last time. Did we talk about that?
Yep.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. I'm out.
I'm out too.
I don't know what to say. Well, folks, it's been real. We try to keep it up. Give you some stories that feel near and dear to us. Till next time. Probably a New Year's show. Let's get out our Christmas grievances now. Go ahead. Till next time.
We're gonna be back talking about our New Year's resolutions.
Pretty much.
Hopefully you guys had a nice New Year.
Sad.